Hey everyone, today we're on Lake of the Woods. We're doing a little bit of bait testing from our friends at Venom Outdoors. Now, they've sent us up some new baits that we're trying here today on Lake of the Woods. And I tell you what, we've got a bunch of perch and crappies down below us. We're in about 35 feet of water here, and it's mid-December. We've kind of got a cloudy, overcast day today. We're each trying something a little bit different. Now, I've got on a small tungsten jig, and we're tipping it with just a little bit of this Berkeley Gulp, just to put a little scent down there. And what have you got on?
I got the 221 Flutter, which it glows, it rattles, and it flutters. So I've got it hooked on the top eye, so you get that, it darts off to the side a little bit here, and you just recharge it. And I tell you, this thing's been smacked more in the last 5 minutes than anything we've tried yet, but a couple of small perch, but I'm gonna get back down there because you're still marking a pile of fish. But like you say, we're marking a lot of fish. We're just having a hard time getting them to do something.
That's right. In fact, I don't even want to look away. I'm looking at my locator, and it's just packed with fish down there, and you can certainly get them to follow you, but they're just in that negative bite. And it could be time of day, and it could just be the conditions and so on. But you know, it's probably one of the questions we hear an awful lot is, how do you make fish bite when I can see them on my electronics, but I just can't get them to bite? They'll follow me around. Well, I think that's the $1,000 question, isn't it? I wish I knew the answer to that.
I tell you, the guy that figures that out's going to be sitting pretty for a while, I think.
Oh, that's right. You know, and I think really what we do in that situation is we just try different baits. That's where you kind of got to pop the otter up, throw the heater on, and get comfortable and reach in your bag of tricks and see what baits they want. And you know, we're doing something totally different, and that's really the key. If you're fishing with multiple people, you know, don't have everybody have the same bait on until you find what they want. You know, Mike's got the Venom 221 Flutter, and I've got the Venom tungsten jig on, and you know, we're just trying it to see what they like. So go to work and see what we can get hooked up here.
Yeah. Well, you know, like you talk about these negative fish too. It's mid-December, and it rained on us yesterday.
It's crazy weather, isn't it?
Like all afternoon. Go figure.
Well, I see you're trying to pull them away from me. Is that what you're doing?
Wow. There's $5 on this.
We're in Canada, so that's $5 Canadian, right?
U.S. funds only. I think maybe I need some more recharging on this thing. What's really cool is how long these things glow.
You know, what's neat about the Venom products, it's not a glow paint. It's actually, the glow is impregnated right into the plastic. So they last, you know, and I know they talk about 10 times longer than something that's painted with glow paint. Mm-hmm. So it really does make a difference. You can tell when you charge it up with your light.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably another important point that I didn't realize before. I'll take a little break to catch that fish that you were trying to catch.
It's only fair.
It doesn't feel like a big fish, but that's all right. I'll take it because $5 is $5. Look at that. Small perch.
Might not be too bad one. Gotta be really careful with this really light line, because this is 3-pound test, but just a big fat perch.
Look at that.
Look at that guy.
Beautiful perch, huh?
Eh?
I tell you what, those perch love that 221 Flutter, don't they?
Well, that glow, I think it's the glow.
I think you're right.
And just a little bit of action, because I'm not jigging it real aggressive, just barely moving it. Gives it that little flutter, but I think it's that glow that gets me in here.
Well, and this one is actually powder coated in red, and perch love red anyway.
Yeah.
You got the combination of that glow on top of that, tipped with a little of that power bait.
That's a beauty.
It's a wicked combination. Boy, I'd take a bunch of those. That's pretty nice.
Look, chasing right up the bottom.
Look at that. I can see your bait coming down on your Markham, and they are just flying up to meet it. Ooh, and there you got them.
I mean, they're just roaring in at this thing. This isn't by any means a big one, but fish nonetheless. But yeah, I mean, that thing gets within 10 feet of the bottom and they're coming to meet it.
You know, I think there's so much flash there that it makes the difference. It really does.
Yeah,
but
days like today.
That's right. Days like today, exactly right, where you're seeing a lot of fish and just not able to talk them into biting.
Same, not even a bite. It was just that.
Just sucked it in.
That rod straightened out again.
Yeah.
So he just picked it up. That's basically all he did.
Looking at our two Venom baits, your 221 flutter is catching 3 fish to every one of mine on a tungsten jig.
Yeah.
So
Look at that guy. He just spit out a little, looks like a perch fry.
oh, look at that! Sure enough.
That's exactly what it is.
Sure. I've been able to pull this one about a foot off the bottom, but I cannot get him to bite.
Watch this.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Got him. Gotcha.
Ooh. That really had a different bend to it.
What's going on?
Different pull.
Different, way different. It's like it just stopped.
Try to get up and get out of your way here if I can. Oh, look at the size of that perch. That's incredible. Look at that. I can see why people are starting to come to Lake of the Woods for the perch fishing.
I
That's
know.
incredible.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he gobbled that 221 flutter, didn't he?
He just nailed it. Actually,
That's
I thought walleye right as soon as he hit. I'm like, what? That's weird.
He was really, he had that old noodle rod bent right over,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Perfect.
Nice fish. Well, you know my rule. If 2 fish come in and look at it and they don't bite it, time to try something different. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to take a little bit of a lesson of what I've learned from you, and that seems to be they really like that glow. So I'm going to reach back in my Venom box and I'm going to grab one of their glow minnows. It's actually a jig that glows, and they have them in different colors. It's just a small jig, but it's got that impregnated glow into it, and they've got green and blue and white. But I think for perch and the occasional crappie, I think red's going to be the color. So now I'm just using the red Inferno minnow, and then what I'm going to do is just take my UV light and charge that up and really get it to glow. And that's something I didn't realize. In fact, getting a chance to talk with Corey at Venom, I didn't realize that if you want jigs to glow in that UV color, or they are UV color, you need to use a UV colored light to charge them. A white light won't necessarily charge the entire spectrum of UV light.
Really? I did not know that.
So the UV lights are important to use when you're charging some of the UV colors.
No kidding.
Okay, we're leveling the playing field a little bit now, so I've got my Venom glow bait on. It's a race to the bottom.
I know. I just passed you.
Yeah, you did. I think your flutter's a little heavier than following it up there.
There you go.
He followed it right up, didn't he?
Left one behind on there too.
Oh, did I leave one for you? Sorry about that. This is not a big fish, but it's a fish nonetheless. Look at that.
Just like they like that glow, don't they? They do.
Especially these perch, I think. You know, we've seen that for years in these perch, that they really, really like that glow color.
Yeah.
Put him down and fight another day. That's a good point.
Because I mean, you know, these fish, these are our livelihood here, so.
Taking a little bit of drag there, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what took place there. He gave up fairly quick. Birch.
Got some active fish moving through here.
Yeah. Got him on the outside. Foul hooked him. But so you can tell by looking down in his mouth there, you know, the air bladder ain't sticking out or nothing. He's all nice and healthy, good to go. Well, for the first time using the splitter, I'm pretty much sold on it.
Pretty impressed. Yeah.
Very much so, yeah.
Nice bait. You know, they come in multiple sizes, and I'm anxious to try them on some walleye, because some of the bigger ones that with that glow, I think that's going to be the ticket. So
the larger one, the largest one he's got. I can't wait to get that thing unleashed on some lake trout.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's going to be the ticket. Because kind of like the perch, the lake trout seem to really like that glow stuff too. And, I mean, you'll bring him in from 30 feet away.
That's right.
They'll just come roaring at you and just smack you.
Oh, man, should talk him into it.
Sounds a little better.
Yeah, not too bad. Not bending the rod over in half like those big perch of yours were doing a little bit ago.
Still a good one, though.
Oh yeah, that's a perch we'll probably
Probably eat
have
that
for
guy,
dinner. You bet, absolutely. Oh, I love big perch, boy. It's fun catching these guys. Promotional consideration provided for Outdoor Bound TV by Sunset Cove Resort, Nestor Falls, Ontario, Canada.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Ice Force by Rapala and Strike Master.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Well, I think it's pretty obvious the glow baits definitely made a difference with those panfish on Lake of the Woods. Let's head over to Manitoba where pro staffers Ana and Nicole are out on the ice and they're going to be trying glow baits with walleye and whitefish.
Hey everybody, it's Ana and Nicole, and today we are on Wekusko Lake, staying at Wekusko Falls Lodge, one of our favorite places for any time of the winter. Right now we are on early ice. We're sitting on about 6 inches of ice and in 10 feet of water, looking for big walleye and maybe even some bonus burbot, big perch, an occasional whitefish, pike. It's anybody's guess. So we hope to, make this our lucky spot today.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, here we go. I might catch this big whitefish.
Get it.
It's a big one. He keeps circling up because I'm laying it in the mud. There's the big mouthfuls of sand that they take. Oh, here we go. Oh no, he just picked it up, you little stinker. How? Oh no, he didn't. He didn't. It looked like he did because he just got a whole scoop mouthful of my bait. Here he comes. It's hard too because once they scoop it, the visibility of it totally changes. Oh, he keeps missing it and he keeps hitting my my line and it spooks him.
It's fun to watch him.
It is. Look at him. He's so determined. There we go. Got him.
Nice.
These guys and their little papery mouths. They're tasty.
That's pretty cool.
There we go. First fish on the board, but I would really like to exchange this for a walleye. So
Nice catch.
thank you. Send her on back.
Whoa, fish on, fish on, fish on. That one came out of nowhere.
You couldn't really see on your
Good
graph.
to see it. Thanks for helping me.
You're welcome.
Oh, Walter?
Oh, it's a nice little walleye.
Oh, good
start.
ear. Look at that. This fish just came flying out of nowhere. And I've been using a Venom glow spoon, blue, and this thing caught me a lot of fish last night. Hooked into solid like 5 within maybe 20 minutes. And it looks like it's already working today. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Nice job. The one thing I really love about the Venom Outdoors lures is the technology they use in their glow. Some of these baits have a glow time frame of up to like 35 to 45 minutes. So you're doing one charge for that length of time, which is really great compared to some of the other glows I've used. And I tell you what, on the underwater camera, it's incredible how bright these show up. Really, really visual to the fish.
Yeah, it's been great. Yesterday, low light, it was amazing how it worked. It was amazing. Hopefully we see that happening again.
Look, here he comes. Look.
Come on, get it, Anna, get it.
Watch me catch this whitefish on the screen. Got him.
Great
Look
job.
at that. It's about to get whitefish stinky in here.
You're the whitefish queen.
No. I reserved the queen status for bourbon. Oh, and he let himself go.
That's
Look
all
at
right.
that. And
That's
my
a clean
hook went
release.
flat. That's a halfway release.
We're both running LX7s, and then we've got a Markham Quest sitting down there in the middle. So it's been nice to have comparison between all three. There we go. We're on.
Booster. How's it feel?
I'll take it though.
You sound excited.
Running.
Oh, slow down.
Okay, is it a nice walleye?
Yeah. I mean, it's medium sized.
I'm trying to not lose him at the ice. I'm just gonna let him shake
that's-
himself.
Yep, you're good. You're A-okay. He's mediocre.
Don't you do that. Don't you. Not you.
Okay,
You.
I'm
The
like,
fish is like cutting
there you
it.
go. Okay.
It's the fish I'm freaking out about.
There we go.
Thank you. Wow, thanks. Thank you. Hand it to me.
At your service.
It felt bigger.
We
Another beauty.
Don't mind if I do. I'll just, be your guide here, and I'll just go ahead and unhook your barbless hook.
I knew we
Fell
were
right
friends
out.
for a reason.
There we go. Another perfect little golden. Consistent size today. Let's
Yeah,
get this
good
one
eaters.
back. Good little eater. One thing that's really cool about using a underwater camera, like I discussed with Nicole earlier, allows us to see the behaviors of these fish. And if you're targeting lake whitefish, we can actually watch them on the camera. What they do is they go to the bottom and they take up big mouthfuls of the silt or sand, mud on the bottom. And so when we're targeting these fish, we actually take our baits with a dead minnow on it, lay it on the bottom, and just let them scoop it right up, and then we do the hook set. So having the camera has been really cool.
Absolutely.
Watch that in action. Look, here it comes. You can do it.
Got it. I'm gonna let you handle this one.
You let me handle this whitefish?
It's all you, friends.
Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a bigger one. All right. These whitefish are just really loving the Venom spoons. I tell you what, if I can get this guy out of a hole, my goodness. So, yeah, I just glowed up this Venom 360 no more than probably another 10 minutes ago. It's like my sweet spot.
That's a big one.
And
Nice job.
yeah, we're getting these whitefish, and they're pretty.
Nice job.
Thank you. I'm gonna send this guy right back down. This is a really cool thing about Lake Wekusko, and one of the reasons why we love this lake among a bunch of the other ones that are up here. But you can have, yesterday we caught 5 species within a couple of hours, all in the same gear. So it's really incredible how versatile, especially early ice. I mean, we're in shallow, skinny, shallow water, and yeah, we're just able to catch a multitude of species. So there's a basin to one side, a weed flat to the other, and we're perched right in the middle. So it's kind of a fish highway, and it's been really fun.
It has been. It's been a lot of action with whitefish.
Yeah, today particularly.
Yeah.
They have been extra loving the glow.
This is cozy. Oh man,
Did you
that's
rip
what
it?
I deserve that.
Oh, no.
It's a Walter, it's a Walter.
Finally.
He just
Here he
smacked
comes,
mine
here he
and I
comes, here he
blew
comes,
it.
here he comes.
You're
He's
gonna
trying
get
to
him,
get
get him, hook him.
Look, he's trying it so hard.
Get him.
There.
Yeah!
Okay, we're not gonna lose this one.
Okay, I got you. Just, you want to pull him up or you want me to?
Yay!
Good
There
job,
we
friends.
go.
Enjoy your
Wow,
fish.
look at it. You're at my service. Appreciate it. All
I
right.
know.
So-
Got another one topside.
I just glowed up my Venom 360, and the proof is in the pudding that when you just glow up these baits, the glow lasts an unbelievable amount of time. And I want to get this fish back down pretty quick here, and my barbless hooks, it should just pop right on out. And yeah, I mean, it's just incredible how responsive they are to that bright color. So I'm gonna send this guy back down. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Let's get another one.
Good job, friend.
Thanks.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Otter and PK Lures.
Well, I guess our test did prove to us that there is a distinct advantage that glow baits have over traditionally painted jigs and lures. If you'd like to check out the full line of glow baits from Venom Outdoors, see a retailer near you or log on to venom-outdoors.com. And we hope that you'll join us again here next week when we'll bring you more great hunting and fishing action from around the U.S., around Canada, and around the world, right here on Outdoor Bound TV.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Venom Outdoors and Vulture Systems.
Let me know when you're rolling on that.
And look at me. Talk, talk, talk.
Talk, talk, talk.
You want to take some of these home, Kurt?
Yeah.
Perfect.
We both like to ramble. You not so much as me. You're really good at just keeping concise. But I'm like, whoa, I catch these in Schrammingen Bay. I was like, what am I talking about?
What happened there?
I'm not even sure.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Cold Nation Outdoors and Acme Tackle.